Hey everybody, this is Six, going to be giving you another game from the IntoStarCraft Uni Team League. Here between the pink Terran on the right hand side, Fishbones playing against LAGWakingLIfe as the blue Zerg. So we've got close spawns on Shattered Temple, and this is actually taken from the round of 16, I believe. We already saw WakingLife's round of 32 matches where he was able to take out Batman. So we've got ZVT on Shattered Temple. This is going to be a best of 3 once again. Let's just bring up the APM tab just for fun, and we can see that Fishbones is going to be really relaxed at the moment coming into this matchup, and he should be starting off his wall off very soon. Some players don't really like to put their depot at the front, but Fishbones feeling really comfortable in doing that. And so we're just going to be seeing the start of this game. Basically, WakingLife's going to be able to scout out the close air spawns and note that his Terran opponent hasn't spawned here and should be sending out that drone scout. And Fishbones actually does have the timing for his own SCV scout to sort of counter scout the overlords coming in through close air, and knows that WakingLife hasn't really spawned in the close air. If he was good, he could still be a bad Zerg who just doesn't scout that way with an Overlord. But whatever, he's going to be putting up his racks and also going for a pretty usually timed SCV scout actually, and close spawns will be revealed to both players. So I do know that WakingLife hates sort of playing against 2 racks expand in these positions, as do a lot of Zergs really, just because it's so strong, especially if the Terran sort of commits to any sort of early bunker play. So I'd really expect WakingLife to go for that 15. Ooh, actually he's just not going to change his play at all. He's going to be going for 15 hatch. I thought we were going to see a pull first build, but obviously he feels a little bit safer when he's got that earlier creep spread after the natural hatchery pops, and he can put down a couple of spines rather than having those early lings on the field. And already we can see that Fishbones is going to be actually going for 2 racks opening, so the drone is going to be able to scout that, and supply depot should lift. Yes it will. And no gas going down at the moment, so expect Fishbones to put down a command center after or during his marine production really. Looks like that the spawning pool has gone down, and this SCV is just going to be ushered out very quickly. And WakingLife being very careful with his Overlord. He's putting it forward enough so that he gains some vision over any sort of bunkers, and he's also keeping vision behind his mineral line just in case. But it's also far back enough that he can always retreat to this high ground with it in case the Marines do bust the front a little bit. And so Fishbone's just going to be making and rallying over his Marines. It wouldn't be out of the question to see him bring a few SCVs as well, like 3 SCVs and 5 Marines, just so that he can be sure to get that bunker up. But it looks like he's just got to be content to push, and he's got a nice timing here set up, just because he knows the hatchery finishes around now, and that spine crawler has no chance of being completed quite yet. And he goes to the bunker at the bottom of the ramp. Nice positioning from Fishbones, and the Marines are going to go to work on their spines, and things could go really badly for WakingLife right now if he doesn't pull drones. He's actually going to pull all but 2 of his drones and start to go to work. He needs to take down this SCV as soon as he can. Zergling's finally on the map, but there are 4 Marines actually hiding a lot of these drones at the moment, and the SV will go down. Yes, it will. The Marines actually coming in here to do more damage, but now that Lings are on the field, as well as these drones, WakingLife is going to be able to feel quite comfortable with Spine Crawler, even being in currently in production at the natural mineral line as well. But Fishbones really didn't lose too much there. He did some nice harassment, delayed some mining time, and was able to kill 2 workers for 1. And he's going to be able to get his expansion up quite soon. And really, if Fishbones had done a little bit better job, I think he could have got that command center up during the push. But he's going to be putting on more pressure, catching the spine crawler while it's being burrowed, actually, and be able to snipe off a few of those Zerglings. But with the Queen's additional help and the spine crawler is finally burrowed, Fishbones should definitely pull back from this and start building bunkers, teching up, maybe even get some Hellions just to follow up, just because he's seen some Lings. But yeah, metabolic boost is on the way, and no real signs of any sort of tech commitment yet. I would expect a second Queen to be built quite soon, but WakingLife feeling pretty much under the gun right now with such a short rush distance. Fishbones is going to be able to put down a lot of pressure, and actually catching these Lings attacking the rocks. He's going to be able to get a few free hits, and actually getting a lot of free hits right there, taking down quite a lot of Lings before any sort of reaction comes out of the Zerg opponent, and actually pushing into the natural mineral line with the majority of the drones are actually fighting. It looks like that WakingLife is going to be going balls to the wall. He's pulling all of his drones and some Lings, and things aren't really looking too good. The Marines are out of range of this spine crawler, and he needs to reposition it as soon as he can if he wants to be able to withstand this push right now. It looks like the Queen will go down, and this natural hatchery will at least get really weakened, and actually the Queen does survive. And so Fishbones has some nice positioning here with his Marines just behind the middle line, still able to hit this natural expansion, and the Overlord does get away. And at this point, it's really difficult for a Zerg to recover. As soon as this hatchery goes down, that's practically signaling, oh, one base all in. And you can see that WakingLife's trying to do a counterattack. But really, with these Marines, with the wall in, it's going to be really difficult to bust the front. And these Marines actually making a nice decision, I guess. He sniped off the hatchery, and he can go back and just defend this and then push out once again. But considering what WakingLife has, it's just like 2 queens and a bunch of drones. Yeah, he could have pushed as well, I think, and just won the game. But either way, he is going to sit back. He's going to probably get his natural expansion established right here. And bunker up, basically, and wait for the all-in from WakingLife. Unless WakingLife does have a secret expansion, which he does not. And so, WakingLife actually getting a second gas right now. A bit of a curious choice. Maybe we're going to see some sort of a Speedling Nidus all-in? No? Actually, no, we're just going to run all of our links up the ramp, and the Marines just in a nice position, even behind the wall, able to snipe off the majority of those links. And so now, yeah, it feels like that WakingLife's just trying to build up a little bit of economy before he goes into an all-in. That's just what I think. But we're yet to see that. And he's actually working on these rocks still, so he could consider this as an attack path. He's actually got an Overlord here, nice position for some sort of Nidus play. And Combat Shield and Stimpack also on the way for Fishbones, so really nice play coming out of Fishbones. This is exactly how TVZ in close positions on Shattered should look like. And right now, he's going to be able to get his natural expansion. Feels a little bit late, but still he's doing very well. And so these rocks are about halfway done. Natural expansion actually being re-established. But at the same time, we also have a lair, Baneling Nest, and an Evo Chamber, and all of that just gets scanned straight away by Fishbone. So he knows exactly what's coming. Some sort of Baneling bust, perhaps with a +1 melee attack upgrade. And Fishbones likes what he sees. He's going to go in here for another attack. Just because he sees that the tech for Banelings currently isn't up, so those Marines are going to be really effective right now. And yeah, let's see. It's just this one spine at the moment. The link's actually being pulled off from those rocks, leading with the SUV, make it tank the couple of hits while the Marines get into position and are able to range on that spine crawler. And here we go. Lots of Marines actually on the field. Let's pull up the units tab. And he's got 26 Marines, 28 SUVs compared to the 28 drones and 2 links of WakingLife. Going to be able to snipe this hatchery for the second time this game. And I'd really love to see him clean up some of these creep tumors, but sniping Overlord is just as good for the moment, and that will force the cancel on the natural expansion. Baneling Nest has completed, 2 Banelings currently in production, but he's also supply capped for the time being, and this Overlord isn't anywhere near being done, even Baneling speed being researched, and Fishbone's playing so conservative, just going to be pulling back once again. He's only got 1 bunker, however, so he needs to really keep these Marines alive, and with Banelings coming on the field shortly, yes, I really like his decision to defend, and even get to that second bunker, and spacing them out very nicely so that the Baneling splash damage does not affect more than 1 bunker at the time, getting out the maximum use, getting a little bit supply capped, and oh, actually, just getting uncapped right there. And +1/+1 has completed for the oh no, it's currently in production for the Terran Infantry. Infest is coming out right now for WakingLife as well. So fungal growth against Marines is so good, but with WakingLife's economy, he's not going to be able to withstand this for so long. What's happening to my BattleNet? He's not going to be able to last for too long. He needs to expand very soon, and already he's feeling a lot of pressure. He's trying to get his natural expansion down once again, and desperately taking down these rocks. These rocks are finally gone down, and so this will just be another avenue of attack, but it's going to be a while before it opens up. Fishbone's actually traveling onto the creep, going to be able to snipe off a couple of creep tumors after the scan, actually stimming a small portion of his Marines just to snipe those tumors while the scan lasts, and I do like that choice. 2 Banelings on the top of the ramp could come down and take out these Marines. Will they do the job? Oh, actually only getting like 3 Marines there, so Fishbone's able to trade really effectively right there. And here comes the Speedlings. Oh, actually, if he catches them on the ramp, this is going to be really bad for WakingLife, but nice Banelings coming in right there. But really, that was more effective than it should have been. And at this point, WakingLife, yes, he will call good game right there. And so that was game 1 out of this best of 3. So yeah, please join us for game 2 to see if WakingLife is going to be able to make the comeback and win 2 games straight, or if Fishbones is going to be able to close out the series.